yes. Yeah, well, what can I say? I'm new in town, kind of fresh off the boat, you know yourself. Here for the usual stuff, your jobs, your women, etc. Yeah, I'm halfway there with that list I have so far. But yeah, it's the 6th of December. It's kind of getting to that kind of Christmassy time of year, and it's starting to become acceptable to talk about it. But you know, when it wasn't acceptable to see here or whatever was back November 8th when I was going through Gatwick Airport, and I was like, I was like, no, this is a bit too soon. So I'm over here since August, and I had to go back to do a couple of little jobs. And I'm in the airport, and I'm there going through the duty-free, like, not the perfume duty-free, the real duty-free, the duty-free with the 32 million cigarettes. Ooh, yeah, that's the one. And I'm picking up some smokes for a friend back home. And I'm looking around for the B&H, and they're all the same freaking colour now. So now they're using the same system as using the libraries, like for books, you know, so it's crazy. But anyway, I find the B&H, and by the way, that's for non-smokers. It doesn't mean Brighton and Hove. It's a brand of cigarettes, or vape for vapors, you know. Yeah, but yeah. So I found them anyways eventually, and yeah, I'm like, these are the ones over here. And then I hear it's November 8th now. Let me tell you that. I'm dreaming of a what? The fuck did I hear there? I was like, I looked up at the woman behind the counter, and I was like, this is nuts. But to my surprise, she was as surprised as I was, because this was the first outing, it seemed, for Mr. Bing Crosby so far this year. He'd been locked up for 10 months, and now he's out for 2. He'll be back in January, though, thankfully. But yeah, it's usually the music and the Christmas ads. They're the things that kind of get stuck in your head, and when they're too early, it's a bit overkill, you know. But yeah. So on the topic of well, decorations are fine. You don't like lose sleep over seeing a Christmas tree in November and go, oh, the Christmas tree just won't get out of my head, will it? Yeah. I mean, most people wouldn't, would they? Yeah, but the ads, right? So the supermarkets, they do have this, you know, huge table of food or whatever, and you know, they really milk it. They're like absolute overkill entirely. Like the turkey that's on the table. We'll start with the turkey, right? So the turkey looks like it's had, you know, a good 6 months now in Marbella. It's got a nice bronzing on it, unless they've, of course, fake-tanned it for the ad. Like, but anyways. So there's your turkey. Then you probably have a large chunk of swine of some variety, and then the colours for your veg. There's like every colour under the sun there on the table. There's more vegetable colours than there is colours in a Dulux colour catalogue for paint. Yes, and then the thing is that you don't realise over here is that we've got a second table on those Christmas ads back home. So there's like, you have your own here. What we have is a second table, which is the potato Christmas table. Yeah, I'm telling you, yeah, it's a fascinating thing. So it's kind of all the different ways and ideas and permutations of the way you can consume this very, very versatile piece of kit. And yeah, so I mean, you obviously have your mashed potato, roast potato, boiled potato, steamed potato, baked potato, fried potato, you go sweet potato, potato waffles, potato croquettes, yeah, skin on fries, crinkle cut, you know that, yeah. And then spicy wedges for the more exotic amongst us, you know. Yeah, that's kind of what it is. You just don't get the same thing here, like, yeah. But back home then, they have like, the supermarkets do this thing about the big table, but that's not exactly how it works in every house. You know, in our house, it's it's probably me, my mum, my dad, an aunt or an uncle, and a neighbour, or something along those lines each year. And everybody has to have their own particular way of doing things on the plates. You know, where I want this, I don't want that, blah blah blah. And I'll help my mother out. She's there, and she shouts the orders, and I do my best to follow the instructions that I'm given, essentially. So, you know, it might go a little like, no salt for Sally now. Sally's watching her salt intake. I was like, okay, got it, no salt for Sally. Extra butter for Sally though, because Sally likes her butter. Okay, perfect. 10 spoons for Tommy. Tommy likes his spuds. I do like my spuds. I do like my spuds. Yeah. Double croquettes for Dad. Double potato croquettes for Dad. Yeah. Oh, I like them. Yeah. That's great. And ketchup there for Karen's carrots. Come on. Exactly. Put it straight over it. Why not? Good stuff. So that is kind of the way that we did it in our house. That and the annual argument with Uncle Tommy. I love that. The annual argument with Uncle Tommy. Like, it's great. It's just no crack. It's. I don't believe 80% of what I'm saying. I'm actually mostly on board with what he says. But it's good to just get him riled up a little bit. It can be pushed a bit too far sometimes. I should probably back off a small bit now, especially after the triple bypass and all. But anyways, who knows? We may change, we may not. But then there's others out there that just want to capitalize on Christmas, and it's like they're out there to milk you, right? Just they want the money and that's it. So I'm in this coffee shop one morning, a chain coffee shop, feeling a bit peckish. You kind of want like a McMuffin or a breakfast roll, that kind of thing. And I see this little thing there, and it's like this is the way I read the sign anyway, and it seemed to be backed by popular demand, the pigs and blankets roll. I was like, ooh, right, yeah, let's have a look at this thing. And it's like, teeny tiny. I was like, okay, this is far from epic or the way that I read this little sign. And then it was like, backed by the popular demand of whom? The accountants, Michael the accountant. And the way I picture the scenario is he's in his little boardroom meeting trying to get his extra few, quid, millions, whatever. Who knows how much money Michael has at this point. But this is how I imagine. He walked in, he put down the breakfast roll, wants to capitalise on Christmas, and he goes something like this. He's like, smaller sausages for sandwich. And then, baby blanket for sausages. No egg. No egg for everybody. More money for Michael. Yeah, but they're always out to get you one way or another. So they are. But then, actually, do you know pigs and blankets? You know what the Irish for pig is actually muck. How much exactly what it says in the tin name is that muck, M-U-C. So if we, I keep getting this backwards in my head. So if over here you call it pigs and blankets, what do we call it? No, we call it sausages and rashers like grown-ups. Anyways, I'm up paying for my McNothing, and there's a very pleasant eccentric behind the counter. Not sure where she's from, but she goes, "Hi, I'm Fanny. How are you today?" I was like, "Well, I'm fucking fantastic, Fanny. How are you?" She's like, she goes, I'm fab, Jeremy. Can I get you anything else? I was like, I was thinking to myself, yeah, what do I want? Maybe I'll have something different, something extra. I'm going to be hungry with this thing. And also, how does she know my name? That's the other one. But and then I was like, oh no, don't ask, don't do it. You wouldn't happen to have like a Christmas potato menu by any chance, would you? Or maybe a few spicy wedges, I could settle for a few spicy wedges. And she goes, no, I'm sorry, Jeremy. Still wondering how she knows my name, but anyway. I'm sorry, Jeremy. I can't help you with that. Would you like to try our Fanny's turkey fries? And I was like, ooh, that could be tempting, couldn't it? So I was like, pondering. And then a voice came into my head. I was like, oh no, Michael's at it again. He's not going to catch me twice. That is probably not Fanny's turkey fries. It's probably turkey Fanny fries. But I says, no, thank you, no giblets for Jeremy. Thank you very much.
Jeremy, you've just completed the 8-week beginners course and you've just done your comedy gig for the first time. How are you feeling?
Buzzing, delighted I was in the first half. No, it was really good. It was really good. It was. I was new in town, to meet new people. Like they're a great bunch. I definitely do it. It kind of gives you a bit of a challenge, a focus to do, and I just say go for it.
Yeah. Well done. You did a great